Have you ever helped someone and later felt sorry? Today's story shows how kindness can sometimes become a trap. My name is Liam Turner. I am 34 years old. I work as a porter at the Kingsway Hotel in London. My job is tiring. I carry bags, open doors, and help guests all day. But every evening after work, I follow the same routine. I cross the road and buy a coffee from a small cafe near Covent Garden. The cafe is quiet and warm. It helps me forget the long day. One afternoon, I notice a woman sitting near the window. She has hazel eyes and short brown hair. She looks calm but distant, like she is thinking about something painful. The next afternoon, she is there again. And the next day too. She always sits alone at the same table. She drinks 1 cup of coffee and looks outside. Sometimes she takes a small notebook from her bag and writes or draws. I don't know why, but I like seeing her there. After a hard day, the cafe feels safer when she is inside. One evening, I decide to speak to her. I buy my coffee and walk to her table. "Hi," I say. "My name is Liam. Can I sit here?" She looks up. "All right," she says quietly. "I'm Emily. I come here every evening after work," I say with a smile. "I work at the Kingsway Hotel." Emily nods, but she does not smile. "You have very kind eyes," I say. "Do I?" she replies softly. I feel something is wrong. "You don't look happy," I say. "Is everything okay?" She looks down for a moment. "It's nothing," she says. "Tell me," I say. "Maybe I can help." Emily takes a deep breath. "My stepbrother is staying at your hotel," she says. "He has my art folders. I'm an illustrator," she continues. "Those folders are my whole life. I draw every day. Without them, I feel lost." Her hands shake as she speaks. "When I ask for them, he refuses," she says. "He wants me to move back to Manchester, but I won't." I listen carefully. "How long is he staying at the hotel?" I ask. "1 more day," she says. "Room 512. I think for a moment. "Maybe I can help you," I say. "Maybe I can get them back." Her eyes widen. "Really? You would do that for me?" "Meet me here tomorrow at 5, I say. "Thank you," Emily says quietly. "Thank you so much." She looks at her watch. "I have to go now. See you tomorrow." That evening, Emily returns to her room and makes a phone call. "It's ready," she whispers. He believes everything. "Tomorrow evening." She pauses. "Yes." "Bring the money, £3,000. She ends the call and smiles slowly. Everything is going perfectly, she says to herself. The next morning, I arrive at work early. I need to be careful, I think. I watch room 512 closely. After some time, a cleaner enters. Later, a man leaves the room. That must be her stepbrother, I think. When the cleaner leaves, I quickly go inside. I search under the bed. Nothing. Near the desk. Nothing. Then I see them beside the wardrobe. The art folders. I open one and look inside. "They're amazing," I whisper. "She's very talented." Suddenly, I hear a voice. "What are you doing in here?" It's the cleaner. I panic and run out of the room. That afternoon, I leave work through a side entrance. I must not be seen, I think. I go to the cafe. Emily is sitting at the same table. "I have them," I say and place the folders in front of her. "That's wonderful," she says. "How can I thank you?" "We could meet later," I say. "After I change." "I'm sorry," she says. "I can't tonight." "Maybe tomorrow." "Okay," I reply. "Tomorrow evening at 7, she says. She stands up to leave. You forgot your key, I say. Oh, thanks, she says quickly. She takes it and leaves. Later, my colleague Ben, who also works at the hotel, sits beside me. Liam, he says seriously. You're in trouble. What do you mean? I ask. Oliver Hayes' art folders are missing, he says. And the cameras show you leaving room 512. Who is Oliver Hayes? I ask. Ben stares at me. He's a well-known British artist, he says. His work is worth thousands. My stomach turns cold. I tell Ben everything about Emily. When I finish, he shakes his head. That's not true, he says. Oliver Hayes doesn't have a brother or sister. I feel sick. I understand now. I was deceived. You must find that woman, Ben says. Before the police find you. I was stupid, I whisper. I trusted her. That night, I don't go home. I sleep on a night bus. The bus is cold and loud. I don't sleep well. I keep thinking about Emily's eyes. In the morning, someone wakes me. You can't sleep here, the driver says. As I stand up, a man nearby looks at his phone, then at me. It's him, he whispers. I see my photo on the news. Oh no, I think. I have to move. I run to Ben's flat. I need different clothes, I say. I know, he replies. Come in. Suddenly, I remember something. The key, I say. It's for the Seabird Hotel. That's near Westminster, PA, Ben says. I have to stop her, I say and run out. 20 minutes later, I see Emily leaving the Seabird Hotel. Emily! I shout. She looks at me and gets into a taxi. An old man nearby speaks quietly. River cruise, he says. Westminster, PA. Thank you, I say and run. At the PA, people are boarding a boat. I buy a ticket and look around. Suddenly, a woman whispers. That's the man from the news. Police arrive. Where are Oliver Hayes' art folders? One officer asks. I don't have them, I say. She does. The officers turn to Emily. You're coming with us, one says. I don't understand, Emily says. You will, the officer replies. Later, I return the folders to Oliver Hayes. I'm very sorry, I say and tell him everything. He smiles calmly. It's all right, he says. But be careful. Stay away from people who tell perfect stories. Blue Book word of the day. Deceived. Deceived means someone makes you believe something that is not true. In this story, Emily deceived Liam with a fake story. Have you ever been deceived by someone you trusted? Tell your story in the comments.